the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. They find some open field here. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
The ball carrier.
Leonard Fournette, 57 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And Brady will sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. They'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Jones, the ball carrier.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Brady on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now Brady. Buying time to his left. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
You look at these two quarterbacks in our game here, and you think about what might tie them together. It's actually the fact that they were both 6th-round picks. Brady famously number 199 back in the year 2000, and Minshew on the other sideline, he was number 178 back in 2019.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
That's the end of the
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 95 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. From the gun, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Brady's pass.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
13 yards.
The Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver.
He's got Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 1st down run here by Jones as he'll take it forward for a gain of about 4.
he's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he finds Howard complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ronnie Harrison on the tackle.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Operating from the gun. Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much, unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
Yeah.
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And this is no good. Close, but he misses just left of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gabbard. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
His pass caught at the 4. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a minute. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's fourth down. So on fourth down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lambo will put this one through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
A gain of 2.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. And he's got this down to the 35. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown.
Keelan Cole, 35 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Jaguars 24. Buccaneers nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
First down.
A first down and then some. Give them 29 yards.
40-yard line.
Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Out of the gun, Gabbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense. And that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. This is Thompson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, a run with Thompson. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at his own 4-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go again to McCoy. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Gabbert now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's out right at the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's McCoy. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a game.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 48.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Now Gabbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Gabbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a yard, but that's all they needed, and by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is he?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 24, Buccaneers 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Walker. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.